If you're watching this, it probably means you've been asked to submit a stool sample or a sample of your poop.
Collecting a sample can feel a bit awkward, but there's no reason to feel embarrassed. Everyone poops.
Before you start, make sure to watch this video from beginning to end. It will help make sure you submit your sample correctly so that it's not rejected for testing.
We're here to make sure the process is as quick and comfortable as possible by breaking it down into 3 easy steps. 1. Prepare to collect your sample. 2. Collect your sample. And 3. Submit your sample.
Let's get started. When you're ready to go, the first thing you should do is take your kit to the bathroom and unpack your supplies. You should have a transport vial that you'll put your poop in, the biohazard bag you'll put the transport vial in, your test request form, absorbent material to keep your vial clean, and the collection container, also known as a collection hat. You'll also need to grab a pen. Some kits don't come with collection hats. If that's the case, you'll also need a clean, unused garbage bag you can use to collect your sample. The test request form should be filled out for you by Public Health, but you'll need to use your pen to fill out the label on the transport vial with your name, date, and the time you're collecting your poop. Make sure that your name and birth date match the information on the test request form exactly. If they don't match, we can't test your sample.
Okay, now it's time to collect your sample. You'll want to pee beforehand because poop that contains urine is untestable. After you pee, wash your hands with soap and warm water to make sure your sample doesn't get contaminated. Next, lift your toilet seat and put your collection hat centered across the back of the rim of your toilet bowl. If you're using a garbage bag, make sure there's a curve to the back so it's loose enough to collect your sample, but not so loose that it droops into the water. Lower the toilet seat to secure the collection hat or garbage bag so it can catch your sample. Now, it's time to poop. Sit on the toilet seat and poop directly into the collection hat or the garbage bag. Make sure you don't toss toilet paper in the hat or bag. Your poop should be the only thing you collect. If you poop and miss a collection hat, do not scoop poop from the toilet bowl into the transport vial. Samples from the toilet bowl are contaminated and unusable. Now, get your transport vial. There will be a small amount of liquid in the vial. Do not pour it out. You'll put your sample in the liquid. Take the lid off the transport vial. Hold onto the lid and use the attached spoon to scoop your poop. You don't need a lot of poop for your sample, just about the size of a dime. Put your poop in the vial. If you have blood, mucus, or other liquids in your poop, make sure to scoop some into the transport vial along with your poop. You'll also want to note on the transport vial label if your poop is loose, soft, watery, or bloody. Don't fill it past the max fill line. If you send in too much or too little poop, the sample will be untestable. Once you've collected enough poop in the transport vial, put the lid back on and tighten it all the way. Double check to make sure the lid is tight enough to prevent leakage or overflow, because if the vial leaks, your sample will be untestable. If you soil the outside of the transport vial, just wipe it off with soap and water and wrap the absorbent material around it. Before you pack up your sample, throw away your collection hat and wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water.
Okay, you're almost done. See, that wasn't so bad. All you have to do now is submit your sample. Simply put the transport vial in the biohazard bag and then slide the biohazard bag and test request form into the styrofoam container. Then put the container into the cardboard box. Now it's ready to turn in. Local public health should have told you how and where to turn in your sample. You'll want to submit your sample to local public health as soon as possible, within 24 hours. Keep your sample at room temperature until you turn it in.
Okay, that is everything you need to know about how to collect a stool sample. We hope this video was helpful.
If you have questions about how to collect your stool sample or how to store your sample before you return it, call your local public health department.
If you're experiencing an ongoing illness that needs attention, call your healthcare provider.